Alright. I'm here. I'm just messing with stuff. I hit the button to start the thing. Streaming. That's the word I'm looking for. I want to okay, give me 1 second. It's gonna sound double for a second. Oops. Oh, I've gone done, paused everything. Okay. Do that, do that. Just okay. I can't. Oh, I'm a doofus. Alright, I was just checking to make sure my sound was good, because it's been a minute since I've played custom music. We're taking a break from EDF today. I'm loving it. I'm just worried about burning my cell phone on it, so I'm going to take a break. And I'll be back to it tomorrow. And I want to play some more Gunfire. I just had a taste for it. I'm going to be playing mostly characters that I never ever play. And the characters I never play are Bird, Owl, Monkey, and Hedgehog, who is the last one I have to unlock. I think he was a free character. All the free characters you unlock with Spirit, all the DLC characters it just gives you, as far as I'm aware. This guy's got an interesting mechanic where he wants to be in the enemy's face. And uses armor instead of shield, and you only get armor back situationally, and he likes shotguns or something. I don't know, it's weird. I haven't played him in like a year and a half, so yeah. Level 2. Make a new one. Maybe. Core Link. So I think he's weapon based. Oh no, his melee attack you can scale up to 1 billion damage, can't you? Because you could take a node, or you used to be able to, where next one. Yeah. You used to be able to take a node that every kill you got gave you like a certain amount of flat damage on your melee. And I think the build I have now here is a skill build with like move speed and stuff. Homeboy's facing backwards. I only have out Reincarnation 2 right now because I have nothing unlocked for him, and I can't remember how he plays, I'll be honest. I got nothing. Yeah, sure. We'll take money. I gotta get used to this mouse sensitivity. Not me salivating. No, sir. Okay, I'm gonna take Speedrunner as my first one that I want to start unlocking. If I remember right, this character gets, like, his abilities, you leap forward, and that counts as movement in terms of scrolls and stuff. You'll see. I say 3,000 damage. But at the beginning, that kick is the only thing that regenerates armor. If I remember right, I should actually probably take a quick peek. Leap forward with a hard kick, 500 normal damage, all enemies within 7 meters. 20% of your armor, so it's not even flat armor. And then cleave doesn't restore anything. You can make it restore stuff though, so. That means as long as you're like hyper aggressive, you can gain your survivability back, but if you're not hyper aggressive, you don't get it. And I'm pretty sure he gets passives. Like a lot of these earlier characters had buffs to do with specific weapon types. That's totally not my cat. Immediately screaming at me 5 minutes into stream. Oh no, 7.5 minutes. That might be actually a new record for... Okay. I think yeah, like you can stack a lot on this character, but like at the beginning I just feel so weak. First upgrade's gonna have to be some kind of defense. Let's swap songs for this early. There we go. Actually, you know what I can do? There we go. Need to go with some of that. Take it off random. Alright, leap base damage. Leap cooldown. That feels too loud. Am I crazy? I'm so fiddly with this. That's way too quiet. That's too loud, probably. This over here, because that's driving me crazy doing that. Alright, that feels fine. If it's too loud, then just enjoy the music. I don't know. I specifically got permission for this music because I enjoy it so much, so... I could take flat cooldown. I think I'm gonna do this. Flat cooldown and damage. And I'll take the other percent cooldown after if it shows up again. But yeah, my armor does not come back on its own. Totally not my cat just screaming at me. Licorice? Stop. My cat is nocturnal, I guess. You cannot I'm sorry, Licorice, you can't just jump on to me right now. My camera's not mounted high enough to see over you. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I've got a feeling that she's gonna go and find a place to throw up. She's acting kind of funny right now with me right now.
Damn, son. Get a load of this.
I give this cat everything. And she still acts like a total brat, I swear. Most spoiled cat ever. I forgot how many meme songs are in this. Okay. I need ability cooldown, and I need it real bad. There's scrolls that could do ability cooldown? I can't actually think of any scrolls off the top of my head that do it. Oh, did I just run out of... okay. I literally just ran out of ammo. Okay, there we go. Nope. Nope, you cannot touch me. You are not allowed. You need to go. Okay, there we go. What's that sound? Okay, she's not throwing up. She is doing something I don't want her to be doing right now, but she's not throwing up. I wish she would just go and lay down. Please, Licorice, just go and lay down. Sorry about that. I was keeping an ear out to make sure the cat wasn't doing any more nonsense. She's got a habit of doing that. A lot of lucky shot chance. I might go with this for now. Can I refresh, get a scroll? Okay. You didn't roll with an element, right? No, okay, that's fine. Okay, please, something defensive. Okay, good. Cooldown reduction on leap. Frankly, getting my ass kicked while playing this character. I am a wizard. I think I know why my thing is so weak. Oop. By the way, classes have a natural, like, pity regen on your grenade resource, and this character is why. It's pretty unplayable without something like that. Isn't everything in the radiuses supposed to be taking damage? Or am I remembering that wrong? Or is that just a damage boost to things in the radius? I don't even know. Oh my god. I always forget which album it is with all the memes. Oh, my player just broke? Hello? Wow, I'm having a lot of difficulties tonight. Okay, there it goes. That was... My player went invisible for a second. And OBS keeps swapping windows, and I don't know why that keeps happening either. Attacks mark enemies. Okay, so when I hit somebody the first time, it marks them, I guess? And they're locked onto. I never use this weapon. Oh man, I hate that. They should not be able to spawn with that modifier. It's so mean. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see you. I'm a mini-man. Okay. Oh, nice. That'll be good. Oh, okay. I could have swore I was aiming at him. I missed a kick. Like I said last stream, officially dumber than an EDF NPC. Not much doing there, I guess. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, sure. No healing items. Still no healing items. Hmm. Perhaps a reason why I never play this character. What talents can he even unlock? Useless. Useless. Okay, that's incredibly useful. Because shotguns count as like a ton of hits. Base damage. Yeah. Okay. How far can I unlock? If that's 25, well, I can't get the one I want. I'll just hold off. Yeah, I'll just hold off. Okay, I did not get far with the bird. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, honestly, literally anybody else. The bird is one of the 3 earliest characters, and all 3 of them are. How do I say this politely? Weak as all hell. um, Unbelievably weak. Like they're all just terribly, terribly weak. Let's try this guy. And this guy, I am going to level up his talents a little bit, because I don't think he even works without his first 2. So... Oh. Thanks for the follow, Midori. The Green Rin 6. How's your night going? Alright. Please do better with this bird than I did with the other bird. Or maybe I just have no luck with either of the birds, and that's just my fate. If so, then so be it. I'm not going to be able to afford anything there. Okay. So this guy's abilities seem wordy, but it mostly comes down to either self buffs or ability spam. And the chances of your ability spam being leveled up is like the ratio of like normal, rare, legendary scrolls you have in your backpack, and his ability is to be able to level up the rarity without changing anything. It just changes the color for the ratios. So he kind of has like a power curve built into him. Where's the one that just gives you more speed? Ooh, actually, I'll take this. That seems good. So yeah, his stuff is super wordy though. All right, so how do I? Yeah, I know it's this character's like rivals Momo in like how many words, and effectively all these words mean nothing. So your grenade style ability, the one that uses charges, you draw cards, and now how does it work again? Yeah, you draw cards, and any enemy in front of you, they'll fly out and hit. But you also, every time you draw cards, at the bottom of your screen, you're filling up your gauge. Or those 3 boxes. And that tells you whether or not your F ability is going to be powered up or not. And the bar there with different colors is telling you the odds, basically. Based on the ratio of scrolls in your backpack. You have like a 1% chance to get all legendary or all common, like has a common chance. Blues have a blue like 25% chance. And as you pick up different colored scrolls, those will change. Yeah, it kind of says here. So basically, you throw grenades and those do damage on their own. And every 3 grenades, when you push F, it will look at basically the dice you've rolled at the bar at the bottom. How do I... It's C, right? Yeah. This bar at the bottom here, these 3 squares. So this bar is your odds of drawing that color into these squares when you do this. So I just got blue. And now that bar changed, so I have like a 30% chance to get blue with the next 2 as well. And now I have all blue, and now this is powered up. I think it explodes twice quickly when it's powered up by blue. So that's how this character works, although you wouldn't know it. It's wordy. My best suggestion to learn this character is don't even try with this, because the localization's not really that great. So it can be kind of confusing just looking at it. At least for me. Maybe that's just I'm a doofus, but probably just play around with it and you'll sort of figure it out, right? Like, oh, this means that, that means this. Okay. The main builds you can do, and then in your scrolls you have this here. And it chooses how you want it to auto upgrade. I don't know what this is. It's just was never. Is that the Cooper Wolf 141 in my chat? I'm playing Gunfire. How you doing? But yeah, it's just BG3. Baldur's Gate 3? Oh, are you? I just started streaming. I can't. Are you asking me to come in co-op with you? Is that what you're doing? If you are, could you wait a little bit? I literally just started. Oh, okay. I got excited and scared. I'm like, oh boy, we can do some Baldur's Gate. And then I, on second thought, I'm like, but I've only been going for like half an hour, and most of that was technical difficulties and my cat being a big mook. We did that. Oh, perfect. We should co-op that at some point. I promise I'll download all the mods that you want. Or, actually, it's probably better to say I promise to at least attempt to do that. I played a little bit on my own again. I started a warlock and I did way better. I'm not actually, especially because I think when you and I played like actual D&D, it was like your first campaign that you would run. And I was trying to learn like the combat system and everything. And I was doing my best. But I did not know how bonus actions and stuff worked. And that carried over to Baldur's Gate, where I still did not know what anything, like how bonus actions and stuff worked. Learning that with Eldritch Blast and Hex combined, I can do like 20 damage to somebody in one go as a warlock really helped my early game. And also learning how to do rogue stuff with what's-his-face. Because with warlock you can make like a bunch of things just always do advantage, and then the rogue can just kind of go ham. And I'm kind of in the meme area of these albums. Here, I'll put it here. Also, what do you think of my fancy doodad? My music doodad. I love my music doodad. Yes, rabbit. Everybody likes rabbits. Falling Star, nah. 5 shield for every Astra aspect. $10 max shield for every... Okay, I'll take that, I guess. I forget, is Astra aspect the card or the thing? Randomly game Astra aspects and summon 3 cards. Okay, they're different, gotcha. Now I got a little music doodad that tells you what's playing. It's actually really easy to set up. I didn't even need to download anything. It's a Chrome plugin, so I hope it doesn't steal all my details. But it hasn't so far, so... Batting 1,000, right? Yeah, we have to, we absolutely have to, I actually specifically got permission for this music from Thor High Heels, so I emailed him. And he was cool. He's also a YouTuber I really enjoy watching, so it was kind of cool to reach out. But no, he said, I think, and I quote, "Nah, go for it." So what'd you find, Licorice? There's no mouse there. You're just okay. My cat's tripping balls. Um. But no, I normally stick to like game music that normally game publishers will put on their website. Like you can use this. So I've been using Supergiant Game stuff, so like the Hades soundtrack, um, Nier soundtrack, stuff like that. Can I also... No, I can do one. Okay. Forgot how the game worked for a second. Been playing too much EDF. This is my break day from EDF. It was pretty rude of you to split into two copies of yourself and split up by mitosis, but I guess that's the world we live in, and whatever the hell city this is, Ville. Oh, by the way, I officially found out yesterday. I am officially dumber than an EDF NPC. Yep. Found that out. Go me, right? Licorice, stop screaming at me, kitty cat. No. Okay, you want some rubs? Come here. Come here. I'll give you some scritches. Yeah. But you have to stop screaming at me. That's the deal. Okay? If that doesn't work, I'll give you catnip and then you'll stop screaming at me, that's for sure. I'll just get the cat stoned. And then she'll definitely leave me alone. Yeah. But I was playing EDF6 and there's these giant sphere robot things, right? And they have and I was like, they're really tanky. Like these things are taking a ridiculous amount of damage to go down. They have a glowing weak spot in the middle of their face. It's literally a giant glowing orange and red flashing eyeball. And it took until one of the NPCs pointed out that I should shoot that eyeball before I'm like, oh, that NPC in EDF is smarter than I am because I was brute forcing it and I shot it right in the eye and it went down. I'm like, wow, I'm an idiot. Dumber than an EDF character. Oh no. So yeah, I'm a dummy. So not only rabbit, but not the brightest rabbit at that. Like, let's be honest. If I was in the wild, I would have been eaten a long time ago. What are you gonna do? A sad day when EDF characters top you on the intelligence chart. Yeah, sure. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, okay. But no, I got Baldur's Gate downloaded and ready to go, so you let me know whenever you want to play, and I'll be like, okay. Keep reading the name Spearman as Spider-Man. Oh god, I can't read either. Go me. Alright, let's go. Grab this first. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yes, more scrolls. Feed me books. Carry this. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay. Oop. Oops. Oop. Ha 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 ha. No, thank you. Remember, if the enemy wants to hit you, just say no and walk away. Legally, they're not allowed to. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You got any good weapons? No. Got some skills for me to buy? Yes. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that was a cool moment when I got permission to use this music. Literally one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. And I got permission to use their music. Which was like super cool. Uh-oh. 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 I give up. But I am gonna try again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down. I'm gonna go on level 1 actually, just so I can get farther in and get some more of that blue coinage. What do you got for me? Oh good, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh card of text. For God's sake, okay. Explosive hand. Okay, it's not gonna be that exciting though. When a card hits an enemy, trigger a 5-meter explosion, dealing card damage in a range. Obtain the same... Okay. I'll take that. So I what? Hold on a second. I should have read that closer. Okay. It goes off the bottom of the screen. What the hell? There's a chance to gain bonus without clearing. Okay, so this is for for going into a full card build, I guess. Is that something I want to go into? I guess I will. Screw it, I'm Gambit now. More cards. Yeah. Yeah, today was fun. It's nice and sunny out. I went to, I work closely in the community with, addicts. And I went down to a meeting, with one of the groups that does, like, a lot of peer support. No, I don't want that. So it's like harm reduction, safe supply, like clean use sites, overdose prevention training, stuff like that. And it was fun. It's kind of like, these meetings in particular are kind of like an AA meeting, but way less less like, not strict, less like guideline-y. And this time we were talking about voting and stuff like that, because there's a lot of younger people who are addicts, right? and they don't know specifically for like helping to get clean. They don't know exactly who to vote for or whose policies are on what. So that's what we went over today. I mean, everybody knows that the conservative, I'm in Canada, so to color this a little bit differently. So everybody knows that the conservatives want to axe all of the programs and I guess leave people who are addicted to their own devices, which that's not going to help. Liberals are currently in, and it looks like they're going to get the majority again. And that's just going to be status quo, because they're who's in right now. NDP are going to do more. In terms of harm reduction and stuff like that. Training for naloxone and Narcan and oxygen and stuff like that. And testing, test strips and stuff like that as well. So yeah, that was about today's meeting. Fight me, stone dude. Oh god, I'm trapped. No. Licorice finally relaxed and laid in a cuddle puddle next to me. Did you see the I think you're probably still just hanging around. Did you see the video I posted in Discord today, Ross, where I had it was just Licorice just being a hairy little solar panel.
Game over.
Oh, I can still cast my, okay. That's right, it just... Oh, this character's so bizarre. They definitely wanted to make Astrologian into an FPS character. Didn't quite figure out how to do it seamlessly, but they did figure out how to do it unseamlessly. She's a good cat, Ross. She's a good cat. A high quality cat, I believe is what I said in the video. But yeah, that was my day. Just going to that meeting, hanging out with all the people who showed up, addicts, ex-addicts, family members of addicts who just want things to get better, kind of person. It was pretty chill. And then I rode my motorcycle, did not get run over. Came close once. It's vacation season. I live in a vacation area, and all the worst drivers every single worst driver who's ever existed in Vancouver went, let's take this ferry and go and be a menace on the road somewhere else for a day. And they came here. That's what they did. Oh, what? Oh my god, whatever. I'm just gonna take the res. Ah, that sucks. I'm gonna see if there's a weapon in the shop. Um, looking for. There we go. There's one. That. That. Doesn't even matter what stats this have on it. Ooh, that's a lot of lucky shot chance. Okay. This is some of the music from Lunicid. And it's all Thor High Heels music, because he did some of the music from Lunicid. Licorice, do not be a total bum, please. Lick, what? Do not go and throw up. listening for where she is. I do not want her to throw up in the middle of the floor. And then patiently wait for me to find it with my feet. Okay, I don't hear Horkins, so I think I'm good. Oh, licorice. What? Come here. Lick, come here. Come hang out with me, okay? No, you don't have to cry. You can just come hang out. You don't have to cry about it. Yeah, you don't have to cry about it. You can just come hang out. You're allowed to do that. You're cute, but you can be annoyed when you get like this. She's not used to me talking in the house, so she loses her mind whenever I start streaming, and then for like an hour afterwards. She probably thinks I've lost my mind. She's like, who on earth are you talking? What? No, she hears me talk on Discord, so I don't know what her deal is. Cat just decides to completely lose her marbles. I don't know. Okay. Could have gone better. I mean, it could have gone way worse, but that could have gone better. Licorice, are you still complaining at me? Preferred if you didn't. Preferred if you were if you just stop yelling at me, Lick. I'll be honest. It's kind of rude. It's kind of rude, yeah. I mean, I hate to be the one to tell you, Licorice, but you're being a rude cat. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that card does not work how I think it does. Hero, it was this, no, this? After a shot hits an enemy, there's a chance to summon cards and obtain astral aspects. When consumed ammo accumulates to a certain quality, shoot one holding card, reset the okay. So I had to shoot an enemy. That's why that wasn't working. Go figure. If only I was literate. Alright, let's move on. Okay. That went way better than last time. I grew a brain. Oh my god. Is this what it feels like to think? I almost said, is this what it thinks like to feel? So maybe not. Oh no. Haha, oops. Okay. Break down that, break down that. That's just a blank scroll. You, unlock my stuff for me. I demand you unlock my things. Unlock my car. Probably do that. Okay, there we go. Now I summon way more cards. I love it when that happens. Well, it finally happened. I'm an hour into stream. I made it to stage 2. I promise I'm good at this game. But actually, maybe not. Maybe I'm actually awful at this game. Seems to be what I'm actually being told right now. Nope, none of that. I'm pretty good because I don't have any damage upgrades for my cards. Oh, I could feel it quickly starting to fall off. What do you have? Sure. That's a stabber. I don't need a stabber. Oh god, it's this one. Go away. Alright, there we go. Is there a thingamajig here? A thingamabob? A witchmagizmo, perhaps? No, okay. Cease this aggression. Oh, that's what the legendary version of that does. I wish it'd do that all the time. It needs to do useful stuff like that more often. Do I have this turned on? Normal least. Can I do legendary most? Okay, I guess I'm just on normal least, that's fine. Alright. Alright. Still trying to decide on what I should stream after EDF. Which is a long way off. I'm gonna like probably do the thing in EDF that you normally do where you go through a normal and then it unlocks like ultimate difficulties and then you go through on those. Yeah, I think I'll take that. There we go. Do you have Lucky Shot on you? No, okay. Then I do not want that scroll. It's no good for me. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to stream after EDF. I think I may have decided on starting a fresh save in one of the Monster Hunter games. And maybe convincing somebody to play through with me. But maybe not. But either World or Rise, because Wilds does not run smoothly enough for me to care about it at the moment. And the latest patch made it run even worse, which I would suspect is probably not something that Capcom should be doing. You'd expect that Capcom would actually be trying to make it run smoother, because that was like a major complaint. But what do I know? I guess. Although there is this one channel on YouTube that I've been watching that has been constantly calling out I don't want to do that. I want to do that. He's been constantly calling out bad optimization and the reasons for it, and the reason why he's doing a better job than a lot of other people doing the same thing is because he's a developer, so he's not just talking out of his ass. It's called Threat Interactive. And you know he's hit the nail on the head, because there's a lot of developers for AAA companies that use these practices really bitching about him. And if he was wrong, I feel like they wouldn't say anything. But the fact that they're bitching so loudly reminds me of when Elden Ring came out and Ubisoft said the UI was bad. But if you weren't there for that, yeah, when Elden Ring launched, Ubisoft, a lot of Ubisoft devs, not all of them, but like a lot of them, senior ones, said that the UI in Elden Ring was bad. I don't even have a joke for that. That writes itself, doesn't it? There's that legendary meme of what Elden Ring would look like if it was made by Ubisoft, and it was just a screen absolutely filled to the brim with random junk you don't need. Like 5 waypoints, too many maps, something asking you to buy DLC packs. Oh man. What a wild take. But no, he goes into like really gritty, like he talks way over my head, honestly. But a lot of the stuff I can't understand is like the reason why DLSS and temporal anti-aliasing and all these really blurry graphics and stuff are becoming so popular, even though performance of games is going down, where you have worse looking games that also run worse at the same time for some reason. Can I climb that? No, of course I can't. Is because a lot of it is built into the tools that are being used. So the engines is normally Unreal. Unreal's like the biggest culprit because it has um, a basically how it's been explained to me is effectively checkboxes that you could just click yes to, and it turns on DLSS, and then you don't have to spend time on fixing performance. And what's been happening in the industry apparently, and again, I'm not nearly as smart as Thread Interactive, so I'm mostly going off of memory. It's like, from what I've gathered, it's like senior management doesn't want to pay for the dev time to optimize their games, so they just tell their devs to click the magic DLSS button and make the game look like absolute garbage. And that's why games need DLSS. A lot of modern games. It's just bad. Plus, Lumen is really bad. It's like Unreal's built-in. I don't even know if it's proper ray tracing or if it's like a screen space effect. I think it's ray tracing or path tracing or something. But games that use it, you can't turn it off. Stalker does it. Stalker has ray tracing that can't be turned off, and that's part of the reason why its performance is so bad. And all of its lighting is ray tracing. Echo. There we go. So even if you force it off, it's my understanding that the game just, the lighting wouldn't work. It's also why the flashlight is so pitifully weak in that one. But yeah, the reason why things get optimized is not because devs are lazy. For the most part, it's because management just wants to spend less money. And DLSS and other AI tools allow them to do that. Because management doesn't play games. So, for the most part, I've actually kind of been avoiding Unreal Engine games. The biggest ones for me, the problem engines, and it's not all games on these engines, but these engines do enable it a lot, is Unreal 5 and RE Engine, Capcom's own in-house thing. It wasn't bad on Rise, like Monster Hunter Rise, but Rise was a Switch port, so I mean, if you can't run a Switch port on your PC, then I feel like that's no longer the game's problem at that juncture. Since you can emulate Switch games on a reasonably powerful smartphone. I've been told. I obviously wouldn't know firsthand whether you can do that or not. I heard from a friend of a friend, obviously. Okay, I died on that character too. Man, I'm doing really bad. Turns out, on the characters that I play very little of, I do very poorly with. Who would have thunk it? Who do I play next? You know what I'm gonna do Momo, and I'm gonna just dumpster whatever the highest level I can play. What are your last two talents? Actually, no, I don't want that. New adventure. Level 3 it is. Me and Momo gonna destroy it. Get some currency, cash money. What do you got for me? 10% final ink damage using ink splash will cost more. Uh-huh. There we go, that's what I want. That ability says lucky shot chance. That's what that ability says. Got this. Also, I saw the newest talking about the game I'm actually playing for once in a blue moon. Look at that. I'm capable of it. There we go. The roadmap, I don't know when it updated. It updated, or maybe I just saw it and I've been blind this whole time. That's possible. New character in like a month or two, it looked like. I mean, if I'm going by quarters, it'd be a new character like this month, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I want that. Where is YouTube music? You keep changing your layout, and I hate you for it. Okay. Brought some Bastion OST. Alright. Beam. Alright. That says skill damage. I see skill damage neuron activation. Um. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Momo is far and away still the strongest character in this whole game by like a huge margin. Mostly because he gives you free damage, free crits, free lucky shot, and then on top of all of that, cannot die whenever you're in his cooldown thing. You're not allowed to die. At all. Fire rate, move speed, like without getting any upgrades, like it's just built into your character. Like most characters, you have to get kind of lucky to get a good build running. With Momo, no, that just happens. That's sort of like your normal mode of operation is how quickly can I go from already good to absolutely busted. The next update on the update timeline talks about hero balance changes, and there's a picture of a different hero for that title, but like Momo can destroy any difficulty without trying, so like who do we really think is going to get nerfed? Probably. There we go. Oh, I got down, fell down. I fell down the hole. I went to Brazil. No. I don't want to go to Brazil. That says movement speed. I see movement speed, I click. Yeah, the only thing that could possibly hold Momo back is the fact that they can't get turbo busted without the help of a specific weapon. Unfortunately for everything else in the game, that weapon is unbelievably common. Seems like it just sort of shows up everywhere. Yeah. Do you have it? You do. Okay, it's this one. I want to swap it for that. Ooh. That's actually a really good version of it too. But this weapon is so good because you can fire it while in your ability. And your ability can give you free lucky shot chance and stuff like that. What was the scroll that you had? Immunity is slow? Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Actually. Factually. But yeah, this weapon auto fires. It's a little dragon buddy. He has a jar. He uses it to fire missile. And watch how fast I dumpster this guy now. Whenever I'm in that third person form, it doesn't kill me. Nothing can kill me. I only lose duration on the form itself and then gain health back. Which feels like cheating, but you know. Who can say, right? I'm the protagonist. If I do it, it's not cheating. It's just it is just how it is. Oh, weapon ammo. Use that ammo. Okay, I'll swap you. Okay. That's the second time in a row this thing's giving me that scroll. Okay, I'll take that. Thanks. But yeah, now Flora Gobbledygook can't hurt me. Am I immune to the trap damage as well? Can you hurt me? Okay, I'm immune to the damage of like the flamethrowers and stuff. That's gonna be really helpful because I feel like I accidentally back into that stuff and die instantly so much more often than I die from being shot. Licorice, cease your aggression towards me, cat. If you're still in BG3, Ross, what class are you playing in that? Or you're in somebody else's game, so you're probably playing one of the story characters, right? That would make more sense. Oh, you've been there from the start? What's your favorite class? I don't even know what you normally play. I can't even guess at what you would normally play, honestly. Warrior? Do you invest in beef? Or rogue? Do you invest in edge? A modded class? Is it based off of anything? I'm familiar with that anime. Which class from that anime are you playing? You're not playing like the main character from that show, are you? Because I feel like that would get overpowered um, and fast. No, you're playing support. Who could you be playing? Oh! The one that gets sort of a sassy attitude after it evolves once. And then they go, hey, weren't you not sassy before? And the computer goes, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a cool idea for a class. I, I feel like the ideal way to play that, and I don't know how you would even mod it in, you could probably do it in tabletop, is to literally be a voice in somebody's head. But at that point, you would just be a warlock's patron, wouldn't you? Is that not what that is? Are you not just a warlock's patron? Uh, I guess you're kind of even stronger than that because you're the patron for the whole party, I assume, right? Okay, so you're not like a magical sugar daddy. Although it sounds like that kind of thing was in the cards, right? Like if you're gonna base it off of that show, that's not out off the table. That's actually kind of surprising. I didn't expect you to be playing a buffer. Although, again, I can't even picture what you would play. I'm used to you being a DM, so I guess technically the answer is you play kind of everybody. You're everybody else. I thought I would really love Wizard. I'm kind of really digging Warlock just because it's strong. At least early on it feels strong. Or stronger than a Wizard did. Because I took the Archfey patrons, so I had Fairy Fire, which is, if I remember right, advantage, the skill. And then I had Hex, which is advantage on one guy who looked at you funny. And then Eldritch Blast, which is Eldritch Blast. But it felt pretty nice to have my buffs be spells and my cantrips are my main damage source, because that means that even if I'm out of spells, I'm at least not just standing there. Wizard. Also, did you enjoy? I really enjoyed the fact that, I mean, I guess it's canonical now that Dragonborn do get the tails. But for a while there, it was up in the air. Like the latest player handbook has just been like, no, They get tails, you friggin' animals. All their illustrations are of tailed Dragonborn now. And they also get a form of flight too, which is cool. You don't get like wings, you get like spectral wings, which is like, okay, I guess. They didn't want to change the design that much, that's fair. IP law is a hell of a drug and that, all that. Oh, what the hell was I saying? Welcome to my streams where I can just straight up sidetrack myself. Oh yeah, there's a mod that added in. Oh, that was it. Let's jog my own memory. Larian made it so because when BG3 was being made, it was like, do they have tails? Do they not have tails? And Larian just gave you a button, and he's like, all right, you can have a tail or not. Like, just figure it out on your own time. We're not getting into this weird nerd fight. Figure it out on your own time. It's the owl. But yeah, there's a mod that adds the new updated rules to Dragonborn, so you can get the spectral flight, and you can choose if you want your breath to be wide or long. Which is nice, that's a nice change. I've never been able to actually use the Dragon Breath and get a hit with it, but then I just use Eldritch Blast and hit him for 20 damage at level 2, so... What are you gonna do, right? Can't win them all. But I can cast Eldritch Blast. Are you still DMing that same campaign that I was kind of a part of for the first little while? Like, is my character still just, like, lost in that library forever? It's like, screw adventuring, become the bookworm. If you're still doing that campaign, you should definitely, at like near the end or something, definitely have that character make a cameo again. And it's like, hey, check out all these cool spells, and then just nuke something, and then like, alright, goodbye. Do it for the gram. Man, I gotta be honest. I kind of do miss playing D&D. That was fun. It was just a bad time for me because I was in the middle of completely uphauling my life and moving all the way across the other side of the country. Um, which always leads to scheduling conflicts. Oh, it's this guy. I hate this guy. This guy sucks. Okay. Etch. Alright, perfect. Okay, yeah, this is territory where I'm just dumpstering the boss. Get down here so I can whoop your ass some more. And he's dead. And boom goes the dynamite. Bonjour, owl. That and that. Okay, there we go. Wow, okay. I'm actually not going to take that because I'm specifically trying to get the spirit coin. Actually, I will. Using ink splash will cost more ink point up to 30 points. Final damage. No, actually, that's just ink damage, which is not what I'm using to kill people. I am murdering people with the power of this cool dragon that comes with this neato jar. And the jar shoots missiles. The dragon doesn't shoot the missiles. The dragon just has the jar. Frankly, the dragon doesn't even need to be there. Enhance. Alright, let's go. Speed boost. Meow. Meow. I am speed. Meow. Literally a squirrel with a gun. Hey, look at that cute dog. Watch out, honey. That dog has a knife. What? Nah, dog. Hey. Hey, look, there's a picture of Momo. Loving all the artwork of this character. They're using this weapon. Like, the developers knew what they were doing. I said developers. It's developers. Just one. It's one man. In Hong Kong. Who one day sat down and went, I'm gonna make a really fun game. And then he just did that. He did that thing. What was it from History of the World? It's like, well, Rome was like really big. And then it was.
Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there.
Maybe I should play Bastion. Like, I should play the Super Giant games. The older ones actually have like an ending that's reasonable for me to get to. So like Bastion and Transistor, effectively. I guess I could also do Hades and Hades 2. But I've never actually beat Hades and Hades 2. And I just own a lot of games that I think would be good for me to stream. I'm kind of thinking of doing Lunacid again. Though, everybody seemed to really enjoy Lunacid. Although I suspect I am either background noise or a sleep aid for a lot of people, which would make sense for Lunacid specifically, because that's kind of what that game is. That game is like 90% vibes and 10% Kingsfield. So it's kind of just what how that game works. So that does really make sense. But no, last time I played it, I had a lot of people hanging out with me, so maybe I'll do that. Could always do dexterity or melee or all kinds of stuff. Again, the DLC for Lunacid's coming out, allegedly. I could play Atlas. Atlas is a fun game. The designs are a little horny. But the game itself is also really good, so we're not Puritans. We can have a little bit of horny around here as long as it's like still appropriate for Twitch. The System Shock 2 remaster by Night Dive is coming out this year. That would be really good. I feel like a lot of new people are going to get into System Shock 2 with that, because a big holdout is that the game has its art style. I like it, but a lot of people really can't get past that art style. If it's not nostalgic for you, then it just sort of looks old, and I do get that. So the remaster, it's not like a remake, it's still the exact same game with a fresh coat of paint, but the coat of paint is nice. So I feel like it's going to have a lot of new people looking into it, because it's also a confusing game. It's a very early immersive sim. One of the earliest if you don't count like Ultima. I do count Ultima though. I don't want... I always have to say that I count Ultima, or else maybe Richard Garriott would come to my house and throw eggs at my windows or something. Yeah, I could play Bastion, I could play Transistor, I could play Hades 1 and 2. Lost Skies just came out, which is Bossa Studios' kind of retry at Worlds Adrift, which I played the hell out of Worlds Adrift back when it was still up. The game was so much fun, so I'm really glad that this game is here. And it's not like a pseudo MMO like Worlds Adrift was, which I think suits it better to be like a single player or 4-player co-op experience. The weird PvP MMO thing, I feel like was only part of it because that was the trend at the time. Such was the style at the time. Did. He did. What was that? Was it Flight of the Conchords or something? The skit where a couple people talk, New Zealanders with a heavy New Zealand accent talking to somebody who's not from New Zealand. I can't remember where he was from. It doesn't matter. So he can't quite understand. And they're going, he maybe did. He maybe did what? No, he maybe did. Yeah, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but what did he maybe do? No, like, not alive. He maybe did. Oh, oh. I don't know. That's something I saw like 15 years ago, and it just rattles around in the back of my head. It's just dumb. It's such a dumb thing. No. And I cannot stress this enough. Fuck it, we ball. Alright. I don't know why it casted 100 of those just now. That was weird. What? No, I don't have... What is causing those to cast? Oh, wait. It's one of the scrolls I picked up. Which one is it? Isn't it? Or is it one of these that I got to level 3? Ink shade effect, weapon skill damage. No. What did I take that did that? I vaguely remember reading it and going, "Oh, that sounds cool," and then taking it, and now I'm like, what, what did I take? What did I do? Oh no, no. 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 Uh, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I have that I just took. That's casting like a million of my. It's free. It's not. Is it this? It might be this because it's like, ooh, spooky. It's a mystery. Who can truly say? What did I pull from that boss? I don't even know. I cannot remember. Oh, no, I know what it was. It was something like it was a hero skill, and it was when moving a certain amount of distance. I don't see it anywhere though, but I remember it where it's like when you move X amount of distance, it does a bunch of stuff. And apparently when I picked it up, it vanished into the ether, but it's still giving me the effect. I love this song. The full version of this song later is even better. Okay, well I can't find it, so I guess... No, I got it then. Who can say? Whatever, I just shoot a million abilities now, and I don't know why. It's magic, I don't have to explain anything. By the way, Ross, I was looking at some of the subclasses for Warlock. When Joe Cat in his video said that you can have your patron being a magical sword that yells fuck when you swing it, I thought he was joking. I didn't think that was a real subclass. I thought that would be like a homebrew thing. No, that stuff's real. There's a melee version of Warlock I didn't know existed that you can have your patron be your sword. It didn't say anything about yelling fuck when you swing it, but I assume that's something you discuss with your DM. Which I mean, I guess that means that you can, in vanilla, you can actually make the character from that anime where the guy's reincarnated as a sword, and the main character's kind of not even him, it's the cat girl who swings the sword. You could just sort of make that in vanilla. Oh, you really can, because there actually is like cat girls in D&D, isn't there? The Tabaxi. The real question with that, though, is can you then make your Eldritch Blast a melee attack? And can you turn your Eldritch Blast into an Eldritch Slash? Oh, God, I'm so cool. Yeah, this is the stuff. You want to unlock new difficulties, which apparently Reincarnation difficulty 10 is coming out next patch. You just take Momo, and then you grab this weapon, and then you just stack projectile count, lucky shot chance, skill damage, gun damage, like just pile it on. And even if you don't get all that stuff, you're immortal, so like, who cares? You can just hang out immortally. Immortally? Is that a word? World? Oh my god. Maybe I need to have a nap. I'm shooting the fat guy. Oh, he hates it. Also, that sound of him yelling is definitely the same stock sound that Spore used for some of its creatures back in the day. I can just recognize that that yell. There are so many spore creatures I could think of back when I played that made that exact sound. I just remember. He dead. He gone done died. Goodbye. Haha, I win. I am Momo. Of course I win. Momo means is just old Chinese for the word win, apparently. I don't know. Just like having a hard time? Do you want to dumpster this difficulty? Just play Momo. The squirrel can help you. Okay, first things first, I'm going to unlock this character who I think I've only played once. I don't even know what this... Let me look at your talents. What do you even do? Who are you? Like water themed. You literally have goggles. So what are your abilities? I'm looking in the wrong area, aren't I? Hero. Title Aspis. Okay. Block all attacks from enemies in the front. Casting again will strike enemies with the Aspis. Is this supposed to be Aegis? Sounds like a shield. Dealing weapon damage and striking punch damage. While holding the Aspis, shooting becomes striking punch, and dash is enhanced fierce charge. Okay, and then striking punch is just a punch. Gain fist sensation with movement distance. That oh. Okay. Alright. Then you punch, right? You hit him. You punch. Yeah, you punch. You hit him with it. Alright. Talents. What do you got? That was weird. I thought I could hear something. Also, Ross, can you not just post out-of-pocket shit in general of the Discord? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna repeat what you wrote. That's just foul. What on earth? Just ain't right. I think I'm gonna actually call it here for tonight. I'm way more tired than I thought I was. I did a lot today, that makes sense. And I think I got sunburn on the back of my neck, but I don't have eyes back there, so I can't see it. That sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna end here. Why OBS keeps opening on the wrong window? That's strange. If I minimize and maximize, yeah, you keep doing that. What am I looking for? But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Had a couple of people here earlier, then the one and only Cooper Wolf has been chilling with me, talk about D&D. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more EDF. And that'll be fun. I found out how many missions are in that game. There's 150 missions base, so I'm like around a third of the way through. 5 streams in. It's a long game. Oh, what a song to end stream on. I love this song. I think it's mostly the music from this game is nostalgic because the first time I played this game was sort of an emotional time for me in general. So now I just remember this. Sebastian's soundtrack, it's so good. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna post more cat pictures on my Blue Sky, I think, tonight, because I took 10 more today. Oh, and I've started making shorts out of what I think are funny parts of streams. And apparently other people did too, because one of my shorts did better than both my best viewed Twitch VOD and YouTube VOD combined. And a short just did better than it in a day. I didn't think it was that good of a short, but what do I know, I guess. So yeah, I'm doing those now. Those are over on my YouTube. Cat pictures mostly on Blue Sky and memes. And I'll be back tomorrow with EDF. Thanks for stopping by and good night.